time to go on a cruise.
Welcome back to A Couple Travelers. Jenna and Andy here, checking in from Port Miami, where we are about to board the Scarlet Lady, the first cruise ship of Richard Branson's newest venture. Virgin Voyages. Yeah, Richard Branson's newest venture. He's getting into cruising now, and we're about to experience it.
Yeah, so we're going to be here for 4 nights, and first look at the ship. It's beautiful. Can't wait to get on board and start experiencing everything.
Yeah, so we just handed off our luggage, which will be at our room later. We're about to go in, check in, get COVID tested, and then, yeah, take it from there.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up? Hello.
I think I see our luggage already.
Hi guys, how are you?
Hello, good, how are you?
Good, welcome on board.
Thank you.
You looking for your cabin number?
Yeah.
Right here.
Which one? That one?
Yes.
Alright, so you have your luggage in here?
Yes,
Yeah.
perfect.
See if
Thank
you can
you.
open it. There we go.
Thank you so
Perfect,
much.
thank
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Let me help you
Oh,
with that.
Sure.
You go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
What? It's opening.
Oh no! Oh, look at that! Oh, and there's music playing and everything.
I like the room.
We're on board.
We're on board. Oh my gosh. Let's go on the balcony.
Voila. Oh, we're getting
Oh, look at the oasis.
there. Oh, there she is. The oasis of the seas. Oh, look at that. The boardwalk.
Nice breeze. I
Yeah.
can't believe we have a balcony.
So wait, can you take a second and just look at these homes over there?
Oh man. That's nice. But would you hate to be in a house like this and have to watch people just leave on vacation all the time?
No, because if you have a house like that, you can go on vacation whenever you want. Like this is where like Derek Jeter has a house here. This is where Tom Brady has a house.
TV, where you at?
Like this is like the place to be in Miami. Fancy hand sanitizer station. Ooh, it's Brace. Ooh.
These elevators are so cool. 15, you said?
Yes. So our first cruise together was Harmony of the Seas on Royal Caribbean.
Yeah.
And that ship was built in like 2016, so it was still pretty tech advanced. This one came out in 2020, and so it's interesting. Even in 4 years, you could see a lot of the different like changes, even to the elevators. Is it lunchtime?
It's lunchtime. There's no graceful way to eat this. Can you not? This isn't a very ladylike thing to eat, so.
Is it good though?
It's very good.
So we're having lunch in the Galley, which is the Virgin Voyages equivalent to the buffet.
Buffet.
It's basically a fancy food hall.
That's a good way of putting it, yeah. So right now they're having you sit down, scan the QR code for the menu, and they have servers walking around asking what they want. They'll go to the different stations and get what you want. I got some delicious ramen. Andy got a burger. I got a sushi bento box. So they have a burger bar. They have like a sushi bento box area. They have an all-day diner where you could get breakfast all day. They have a ramen place. They have like a sandwich and flatbed bread pizza place.
They have a coffee shop. They have the fresh bread, which is like they have some flatbreads there.
Oh yeah, what's that? The daily mix. I think that's like a salad
Yes.
thing. They have a whole dessert station. Then they have like sodas, coffee station, a beer and wine station. I think that's it. Is that everything?
A good variety.
Good variety, definitely.
Went on a cruise, have some dessert. Gonna check it out. All right, Jenna definitely wants this coconut pavlova. Oh man, this all looks so good. Oh, this is calling my name right here. The chocolate glazed donut. That looks so good.
A donut, really? That's what you went with out of all
Look
of that?
how good that
It looks
looks.
delicious, but that's breakfast food.
It's anytime food.
Oh, that's good. It's fresh.
I'm so excited. It's so cute. S'mores jar.
Oh, that looks good.
First, you take the gram.
You read my mind. I just watched that on the flight here.
Alright, bite with all the layers. That is good.
So what is it? It's graham cracker?
Then like a chocolate mousse, and then I don't know what the heck this is. It's almost like a vanilla pudding instead of marshmallow. And then I think this is marshmallow on top. It's really good. Oh, the net.
Oh yeah, look at that. So you've never been to Miami before.
Never been.
What do you think?
It's nice. We didn't really get to see much of it. We
Yeah.
flew in, it was dark, grabbed dinner, went to bed, and then, you know.
So the bougiest homes in Miami, aside from the condos that are in downtown, all out on this island over here. You'd like one of those, right?
Yes. Who wouldn't?
How's the champagne?
It's very good champagne.
Only the
And
best.
they do for the hour of Sailaway. Sailaway. I only had this much.
I'm sorry, what?
For the hour of Sailaway, they give out free champagne. Under the sea. You know, we gotta hit elevator buttons.
Virgin Voyages. Now, I've got some important safety information that I must tell you before cruise. Ahoy, everybody! You better listen up and listen good. I gotta know the safety rules. When you hear something shocking on the rise from the ship, just remember one thing. The safety rules. Please no leaving or standing on rails.
It's about that time of day where some of the other ships start leaving.
I know, we just saw one going like sideways.
Well, that's how they undock.
Yeah.
So you got the Norwegian Gem heading out. Got the Celebrity Summit back there, getting ready to head out. Celebrity Summit. One of the smaller ships in their fleet now, but they're still really nice.
Yeah, I definitely want to go on a celebrity cruise.
Yeah, definitely the Edge or the Apex
Yeah.
or...
If you want to see that, leave us a comment. Well, with that being compared to the Titanic, like 2 or 3 Titanic, wasn't Oasis class is like 5 or 6 Titanic?
The Titanic was like, I don't know, but I mean, exponentially bigger than the Titanic.
Yeah!
Cruising is back! Everybody who vlogs on a cruise ship is going to tell you this. Take the stairs as much as possible. Just had a big lunch. Oh, that was a while ago at this point, but still.
Yeah.
Take the stairs. Burn off those calories.
As we say as we're going downstairs, not up.
It's still easier than getting in an elevator. Time for a coffee.
Cold brew with, I'm going to add a shot. I'm going for it.
Okay. Intelligentsia coffee, the good stuff.
It made a weird plastic clunk,
No glass for at the bars.
which is good.
On a cruise ship. Yeah.
Yeah.
Walking around barefoot. And same thing with sandals too. That they
Yeah.
don't do.
And only in the restaurants.
Yeah. Great cold brew.
Awesome cold brew.
Intelligentsia coffee at I don't know what the place is called, but it's right over here on deck 7. We just did our
Isn't it Grounds Club?
Grounds Club. Yes.
Grounds Club.
So we just got to the Grounds Club, got our afternoon fix of coffee. Jenna got a shot of Bailey's in it.
Worth it.
Yep, this is really good. They don't even put ice in it because you know it's the real deal.
Love how all of the names of all the restaurants, everything is a pun here.
Oh yeah.
Which you can either hate it or love it, and I'm leaning towards love. I love those names.
Yeah, no, it's very on brand for Virgin.
Yeah.
So, in case you guys don't know, Virgin Voyages was founded to really throw out the rule book for cruising. So there's no main dining room, there's no formal nights, there's no anything traditional that you would think from a Royal Caribbean or Carnival or any of the other mainstream cruise lines. Virgin said, screw it, we're doing it differently. And we haven't experienced all of those quirks yet, so we'll definitely let you know how those different things net out from a guest experience standpoint. But I think overall, from the first couple hours on the ship, standout things, at least for me, is the crew's great.
Awesome.
Yeah. Like above and beyond, like we got to our cabin, Livia, our guide for the what's the word? Attendant. Cabin
yeah.
attendant was there. She brought our stuff into the room, showed us all the details. She was super helpful, and everybody else we've interacted with thus far has just been amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So the crew and reading this from reviews and everything, they've been widely the standout thing from a Virgin voyage. So, and that's definitely fitting the bill so far.
Yep. And the food we had so far, on point. I mean, something as simple as that was basically like a food court kind of thing, but it was it was elevated in quality for sure. And also everything is so cute. Every little nook and cranny of the ship was designed so that you want to take a picture.
Yeah.
I mean, I've stopped Andy several times so far. It's going to be the whole trip. Can we take a picture here? Because everything is really Instagrammable.
Yeah.
And they really wanted that to be like the feel. So
Yeah.
they hit that out of the park for sure.
You could tell just from the first few areas that we've been thus far, the ship is designed beautifully, which is ironic because they didn't use any cruise ship designers to design the ship. Obviously, you needed maritime engineers to make sure this is actually a seaworthy vessel, which it obviously is. But from a guest experience perspective, the public areas and the cabins are very Instagrammable, to Jenna's point. So,
Yep.
which is great, which is awesome.
Definitely. No, it's been good. We've only been on board for a little bit, so we still have a lot more to experience.
Yeah.
But we should tell you kind of about our experience getting on the ship. I had seen some other vloggers who had been on board a couple weeks ago, and they said it took them 3 hours from when they showed up to the terminal to when they actually got on board. So we kind of had that in our head. It took us 58 minutes.
Yeah.
So, like, basically in the app before your sail date, you pick an embarkation time. So when we selected, we picked 2:30. It was the earliest available when it was time to select. So Virgin says that you can come to the port 1 hour before your embarkation time so that you can do all the procedures, get your COVID test, show your vaccination card and passport, etc. So we got to the port at like 1:25, so we could, be here at 1:30, got in line. We scheduled our COVID test. We went up into the port, went through security, did the COVID test, then they checked our vaccine card and passport, and then we sat and wait for the COVID results.
Yeah, which is only like 30 to 45 minutes. So
Yeah, so
not
like
bad.
that was the long part, was just waiting to make sure that your COVID results were negative, which ours were, and then you get to go on the ship.
Yeah, so super smooth because that's, I mean, since cruising, like this is obviously still early in the return to cruising, especially for Virgin. Like they were supposed to start sailing in March of 2020 and that obviously didn't happen.
Yep. October 6th was their first official sailing
Yeah,
here.
so this is like their...
First month still.
Yeah, so we are on one of the very first revenue sailings for Scarlet Lady, which is super cool. But yeah, from an experience standpoint, day of so far, I mean, super
Great.
easy. Everybody you could tell as soon as you get on the ship, everybody was like dancing and hyping you up. And so,
Yep.
I mean, like Virgin was founded as a record company, so that kind of like energy behind music and everything is very on brand for a Richard Branson property.
Even the muster drill was a music video, basically.
Yeah.
Like,
Wild.
like that was
Wild.
we were dancing in our room listening to the video.
Yeah.
Basically, but that was great.
Yeah. So we did that, did a room tour, which will be another video on the channel, so make sure you subscribe for that. And got the coffee, and I'm just going to kind of explore the ship because we really haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
Ahoy, sailors!
And in full transparency, just want to let you guys know, our cruise was actually comped for us. Virgin Voyages had an offer if you are a travel agent and you do the travel agent training, meaning that you are certified to sell Virgin Voyages cruises, they would comp one cruise for you so that you can come on board, experience it, and be able to better explain it and hopefully sell it to clients as well. So just wanted to let you know that our sale was comped here, but here comes music. They're trying to wrap me up.
Just wanted to be transparent about that. Whenever we do a review, we want to make sure it's as fair as possible. So if we've ever done a dining review, it's because we're paying the same prices that you guys would pay. So we're definitely going to be as objective as possible on this trip, even though it was comped for us. But in terms of the drink package and anything else that we purchase, like alcohol or excursions, that is all an incremental cost, but at least the fare to get on the ship was comped. So thank you to Virgin Voyages for that.
Yes. Almost time for Sailaway.
Yeah, so let's continue exploring the ship.
Cheers.
Virgin obviously founded as a record brand, so you got the full vinyl shop in here,
The Rockstar Suites actually have record players.
which is cool. And you got the full top of the line Pioneer DJ setup, the Nexus 2 setup.
I don't know what that means.
It's the club standard DJ setup. And so when because we walked in from over there before into the roundabout, and they had a DJ
The
playing.
smell.
Yeah,
It smells so good in here.
yeah, it really does. This is like the central hub of the ship. So talk about the design of the ship. Like, holy cow, look at this.
That is nice.
Everything.
We're coming back here.
Everything is an Instagram. Virgin has a partnership with Moe.
They actually, the app, you can shake it and champagne will be delivered to you wherever you want on the ship.
We're going 15, I think, or 16. Oh, they don't have the. Remember on Royal in the elevators?
what day it is?
Yeah, because you lose track of.
Guess what day it is?
It is actually hump day.
Oh, it is. It's Wednesday. Oh, I just spit.
So let's address the elephant in the room now, or the elephant on the ship.
Yes.
The pool's super small.
It like fits like 5 people. It looks bigger, but this isn't actually a whole pool. It's like it's like a couple inches deep all around, and then a small square-shaped pool in the middle.
So we just mentioned how they didn't use a cruise ship designer. That's kind of where this is evident, because if this ship is like a 2,500 person at full capacity.
I think 2,700 maybe, yeah.
Yeah, this is not a pool for 2,700 people.
No.
You know, for context, when we were on Harmony this season, 6,400 guests that had multiple.
It had like 4 or 5.
It had 4 pools on the top deck, and then you had the solarium, and there's more hot tubs on here and jacuzzis.
Yeah.
In terms of like a pool, this is all you got. So definitely looking forward to Bimini later this week.
Yes, huge pool at Bimini, and the ocean obviously is right there. So you know we'll get our pool time on that day for sure.
Yeah, but just something to keep in mind. I mean, not a make or break. It just if you're coming on the ship looking for a big pool, don't be. Quick shout out to the city of Miami. There it is. It's so bittersweet looking at Oasis of the Seas. That's the same class of ship that we went on our first cruise on.
Yeah, Harmony of the Seas.
Yeah, and that's kind of like after that trip we started to like, hey, what if we started a travel vlog one day? Wouldn't that be funny?
Yeah.
And here we are.
Cheers.
I say, what's going on, everybody? Hey, welcome to Virgin Voyages. Let's get some going. We're gonna start it off with a little bit of reggae. Play some music for y'all. We are the resident band on the ship. We are called the Free Label, a band from Toronto, Canada. And whenever you see us playing, we are going to be playing all over the ship. It is us for only live music. When you hear live music, it is us playing. So let's do this. Bring it in.
I shot the sheriff on a moon, but I did not shoot the deputy. Oh no, no, no. They're trying to shut me down. They say they want to bring me guilty. I shot the sheriff on a moon.
I want a Polaroid.
How you guys doing? That wasn't loud enough. How you guys doing? Woo! Let's get it going, baby. Come on. All right. Play it on guitar.
He sings and plays the saxophone.
That's impressive.
She's up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. Well, I'm up all night to get lucky. We're 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 up all night to get lucky.
Any band that does a Daft Punk mashup from Lose Yourself to Dance to Get Lucky gets an A+ in my book. These guys are awesome. As you can see from Jenna dancing. Great song, great song. All right, so quick update. We 4 or 5.
5.
Just left the Sailaway Party at the top deck. We haven't left yet. We're still in port, Miami. Changed in the room real quick and are on our way to Pink Agave for dinner tonight, which is the Mexican restaurant on board. So really excited to check that out.
That we're moving now.
How you
Oh,
feel?
that's so weird.
Well, because you're looking at something.
I know. Oh, that's making me dizzy. Ooh. Ooh, there's a kick. It's like peanuts, and he said like lime and seasoning and. Oh, that's tasty. That's good.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's smoky.
It is. That's what I was looking for. Smoky. Yeah. I think it's the scorpion salt.
It's not real scorpions, is it? Just
I
kidding.
think it's an analogy for spicy. But this is like the classic margarita here at Pink Agave. Really extensive menu actually for a restaurant on a cruise ship. So this being the Mexican place, really long tequila list, really good mezcal list, wines, beers, other cocktails. This is our first dining experience, like sit down formal dining on board, and off to a great start so far. So we just placed our order, and then they have it's split by small plates, medium plates, and large plates. So they got a few of each to start. Going to share the large plate because our server said, you know, that's a large enough order to share. So yeah, really excited to start digging into the food here.
And Andy's wearing a shirt with tacos and mini hot sauces on them, and I made him wear it tonight since we're coming out for Mexican food. So you're gonna want to check that out.
Thanks, Stitch Fix.
So there's also some sort of like smart technology happening because our waiter was here and we were placing our order, and then our drinks arrived. Like he hadn't left since we told him what we wanted to drink, so he must put it in his tablet and it goes off to the bar, and then they bring it. So it was very like, I was like, how do they know what we wanted? He hasn't left yet. So for our cocktail here at Pink Agave, we both got the Loca Flaca. It was $13 and it had, not even gonna pronounce this correctly, it had mezcal, Cointreau, agave, and scorpion salt. It actually was like kind of smoky. It's nice, but good margarita.
So
We got steak.
you know the restaurant is the real deal when they come by between courses, clean off the table, bring you new flatware.
That is service. And this is not a specialty restaurant. This is included in the cruise fare. Like, that's mind-blowing. Like, when we were on Royal Caribbean, it's like we paid extra to be able to eat at restaurants like this instead of the main dining room. So at Virgin Voyages, basically, they don't have a main dining room. They don't have specialty restaurants. They don't have a buffet. They basically just have a bunch of restaurants, and you can go to whichever ones you want, and it's included in the cruise fare. So we're at basically a specialty Mexican restaurant, but it's included. So it's very different and it's nice. It's, you know, not the typical main dining room of the cruise with basic food. It's really elevated. It's great. See the reflection? That's weird. Are we the only people in here like?
But you see that, right?
Yeah, there's like a rainbow reflection on these. It's not. Oh, it is on the fork too. Why is this exciting? What makes it do that?
It must be like the finish on the metal, but like.
Maybe. We just had an incredible meal at Pink Agave.
Oh yeah.
It was like, I went in with kind of low expectations.
I didn't.
You had high expectations.
Yeah, because everything I've read in terms of reviews has been like the food on the ship is stellar, and even after just not even a full day, I think it's gonna ladder up to
everything
that.
we've had so far has been like
Yeah.
top notch.
Yeah.
But yes, so we already talked about our drinks, which were great. But we got a couple of small plates, a couple of medium plates, and one large plate to share for our meal at Pink Agave tonight. So we each got an order of guacamole. Because why not?
Well, okay, but it only comes with 6 tortilla chips each.
I think it was 7.
Oh, okay, excuse me.
It had pomegranate seeds, which added like a burst of like
Yeah.
fruity juice, which
Yeah,
was great. And
real
it also
good.
had jalapenos and what's totopas?
I have no idea.
Okay, but that's also in
Well,
it
there you go.
apparently. But like it was solid.
Yeah, it was really
and
good.
I also tried the esquites. I don't speak Spanish. I'm really sorry if I'm butchering this, but it was grilled corn with spicy aioli and lime. It was delicious. You had some too with without the sauce, but like really good. And then those were the small plates we had. For the medium plates, we got enchilada de pollo, which is roasted chicken enchilada, and it had salsa verde and crema. Those were solid.
Yep.
Super good. And then we had the papa con chorizo, which is basically Yukon gold potatoes, onion, garlic, and chorizo.
Yeah.
So those were the small and medium plates, and they brought all of that out together.
Yeah.
Which was delicious.
Real good pacing to the meal too.
It's like we weren't rushed, but we had plenty of time. Like we weren't ever like, "Where's our food?" Like it was really nice.
Yeah, for sure.
And then we shared one large plate as our main meal, which was the ribeye steak with cheese and chili ancho.
And that was that was consistent with everything else that we had. It was
delicious.
Yeah, it was great.
So for our desserts, we got one order of the tacos de chocolate, which was Mexican chocolate, canela, and dulce de leche. That's what it was. It wasn't caramel. It was dulce de leche.
Yep.
Delicious. And then we got the capriatata.
Sure.
It was bread pudding with rum raisins.
And shout out to our server too. He was amazing. Like we said earlier in this vlog, the entire crew so far on the ship has been just great. So we're back here at the room, and what is very normal for the ocean around the Bahamas is that you have a lot of cruise ships in the area because they're all heading towards their private islands and Nassau and Freeport and the other destinations. And so right off the side of the ship here is the Celebrity Apex, which is one of the class of cruise ships that Jenna and I really want to try. It's the sister ship to the Celebrity Edge.
Back in the room.
Yeah. We're wiped. We hung out at the hotel a little while this morning, obviously headed to the port, waited around the port, started exploring the ship, had dinner. It was a jam-packed first day, so we're gonna call it a day.
I was just sitting out on the balcony in my hammock. It's called my hammock now because that is my spot. Need to figure out how to get one of those for home because, I mean, it basically can turn into a bed. It's not just like a sitting hammock. Like,
it is very relaxing
like
out on the
you really
balcony.
can spread out. Like head to toe, I'm on the hammock. Wonderful first day. I really didn't know what to expect. I've heard a lot of pros and cons. And we can see some pros, we see some cons, but we had a really good day and we ate some delicious food.
Yeah, so
we really did.
More of that to come tomorrow. First port of call tomorrow is Nassau, Bahamas, so excited for that.
Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and follow us on social media at A Couple Travelers.
And until next time, keep traveling.